Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into one of the craziest decks I've seen so far inside of the meta in Clash Royale. Going to be this 2.3 Elixir bait deck, which is absurd. Now, this deck, I know I showed you guys a miner deck the other day that I said was the fastest competitive deck inside of the meta. I was wrong. This one at 2.3 Elixir with the Ice Spirit, Knight, Skeletons, Goblin Barrel, Zap, Bats, Tornado, and Princess has no cards above 3 Elixir, and it's absurd. I actually got this deck from Clash with Ash. He's a fellow YouTuber. If you guys don't know about Clash with Ash, subscribe to him. His channel's in the description below for you guys to check out. But this deck looks so much fun to play. I've given it a go myself, and it's actually really amazing. You're constantly staying, away from 10 Elixir and consistently spamming down your opponent, and it's safe to say there's no deck in the entire game that cycles faster than this one. Even if you go up against a log, you can cycle your cards so quick with the Skeletons, with the Ice Spirit, to where it's really difficult for your opponents to keep up. Now, starting off, I'm just gonna go throw down an Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel. Very classic combo that you're going to be playing using this deck. So he does have the log, and this is where we can cycle extremely quickly. So I'm going to get my Skeletons going down now. I've got my bats ready right here. I guess I can just continually move, and this time I'm going to go for this lane right here. I don't know if he has his log back in rotation yet, and check this out. We're going to go ahead and throw our Goblin Barrel plus our Ice Spirit. Look at that. He doesn't actually have his everything he needs in rotation, and as he goes in with this bandit, we're going to be able to stop it pretty effectively. I'll play a princess right here, and that's an example of being able to outcycle their log. So I need to do that consistently throughout this battle, and we'll be in a really good position. Taking a look at where we are right now, you do have to get tricky with your barrels every once in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and throw mine right now as this Ice Spirit runs forward. Looks like I fooled him, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. I was worried for a second that I didn't get him, but we fooled him with the Goblin Barrel, so he was forced to play his guards. Obviously, really easy for me to just throw down my Princess right now. And yeah, I'm going to be looking for a Tornado onto the Miner, because obviously minering that Tornado onto our King Tower would definitely have a lot of value. Here goes our Skeletons right now. I didn't get those down in time, unfortunately. And his Miner is going to be in a position to where we can't actually play our Tornado. Now, if you guys saw that weird bandit interaction, our tower stopped going for the bandit. At a certain point, Goblin Barrel is going to go down again. He's going to be able to cycle back to that log. And so far, we've chipped him down to 1,655. Obviously, we have to be a little bit careful with how we do this. Skeleton's going to go down now for this Electro Wizard. He's going to play his poison. I'm going to go ahead and go aggressive right now with our Knight-Bat combination, and this is actually pretty good. Knight plus Bats is pretty fearsome, especially when he doesn't have something to deal with those. Now Zap's going to go in. Take a look at the Bats and the Knight get onto the tower right there, and that's what I'm talking about. Knowing what your opponent has in their hand is so valuable, and as that goes in, we're going to get some crazy value. Once again, let's go for a crazy Goblin Barrel right here. I don't really feel good about this Goblin Barrel, to be honest, so that one's going to end up missing pretty badly. He's going to play his guards as a counter instead of using his anything else. And now that he's played his guards over here, he went for minor poison. He really didn't get any value out of that at all. He does have log though, which is scary, so I've got to... Oh, are you joking me? He just went in right there with that. That means he has no log at all. So we're just going to be able to go crazy right here. I'm going to zap all of this down, play some Skeletons on top of this bandit. Now the tower is super low right now. I'm going to go ahead and play... Oh no, I let the bandit get onto the tower. I am so bad. And that's pretty dang bad for us. All right, let's go and get ready again. Goblin Barrel is going to go in. What does he have? Does he have log? He should have log now. So that log's going to put in some work right there. He's going to put down his minions. I'm going to continue to cycle right now as quickly as humanly possible. Knight's going to go in here, and as soon as we can play this Princess on the bridge, hopefully he doesn't shoot the bandit, which it doesn't. He's going to play his Poison Spell. Poison Spell is going to go in. He's going to go ahead and play that, which means my Zap plus Goblin Barrel will finish the game off, and GG, well played. Wow, I probably made a couple mechanical errors during that battle, but it was overall a bunch of fun. We ended up taking him out right there. My biggest problem was I let his bandit get onto my tower that one time, or else it would have been a much more commanding victory. But yeah, so far so good for battle number 1. Let's go and get into battle number 2 right now and keep this up. Goblin Barrel to start it off. He's got some Skeletons. This is going to do actually... Okay, that didn't do that great, to be honest. And he's wasting some Elixir right now, I feel like. Or actually, no, he's not, just because I played my cards so early. I'm going to get ready with a Princess right now in the very back. Once again, it's a little bit, like I said, you can play this deck and... oh, wow, he's going to play his log right there, which is definitely a questionable maneuver. Let's go and get our bats ready. Actually, no, I'm going to go for Knight Goblin Barrel in this lane, guys. I played my Goblin Barrel too high up. That was definitely a mistake on my end. I'm going to get some bats ready right here. His Tornado is going to go in. He definitely shouldn't have. He should have Tornadoed to his King Tower. Now my Goblin Barrel is just going to go ham. And overall, this has been a pretty good start to the game. 1,247 HP is all that's left on that tower. My Princess is going to put in some work over here on these guys. Of course, he's going to play his Poison Spell. If he has Royal Ghost, I can definitely get that onto my King Tower. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind. Goblin Barrel's going to go down again. He might have log right now. Let's see what he's going to end up doing. Ice Wizard's going to go down. He's going to play his log just in the nick of time to make sure he doesn't take any damage. And yeah, we're just going to have to deal with this Goblin Barrel throughout, or this Goblin, Spear Goblin Hut throughout this game. And let's make sure my Princess isn't within the same tower's poison range over and over. Ice Spirit to stop this Ice Wizard. Very nice job right there. And again, we're just going to continue to cycle it up right now. In fact, I'm going to use my bats, and hopefully he doesn't have his Ice Spirit in cycle. Let's see. He's going to play his own set of, his own Knight right there as our Princess just hammers away. Our bats are going to run forward onto that tower, guys. That's going to be some great bat damage, plus our Princess putting in some work. Once again, another Princess going down right here. Still waiting on what we can do with our barrel. This might be a good time to go for a very aggressive barrel, because he's going to try to hit my Princess too. So there goes my Ice Spirit. Here goes my Goblin Barrel. And Goblins are actually going to lock onto the tower. I guess he sort of ran out of Elixir or something like that. So let's just go ahead and get our Knight ready over here. I'm going to go ahead and get ready on this side. Let's play a Princess at the bridge, actually. Sort of aggressive. I don't really know with this deck when to play a Princess at the bridge. Obviously, that one didn't work out very well. But we're going to cycle quickly all the way back right here. And I think this could work out pretty well. Now, the Ice Wizard did turn around, which is a big problem. We still ended up getting about 100 damage onto the tower. Spear Goblins, we've got to make sure that we're keeping those in check on this side. He's going to continually rack up these Goblin gangs. So got to make sure we're putting in work over there. Goblin Barrel going in, Ice Spirit going in again. That Ice Spirit going to get some guaranteed damage unless he does a great job with it. And it looks like he's going to hold on okay for now. I'm going to zap all of this down. I don't want to take any of this damage. He's just playing poison spells repeatedly. I'll do my Knight plus bats right here, and I'm going to see if I can cycle all the way back to my log before he can do anything. Check that out. Princess going in. Everything's going in, guys. Oh, my Princess is actually going to go for something else, but I effectively outcycled his log using this deck, and that's going to be the end of the game. This is a really good deck for learning how to outcycle your opponents. Obviously, being the fastest cycling deck in the entire game gives you, a lot of learning experiences using this deck, and that was it right there. Basically, what I mean by outcycling, if you guys are a newer player, you know how you have 4 cards inside of your hand, and then you have 4 cards that are sort of just sitting there, waiting to be added back into your hand. As soon as my opponent plays log, and this card takes over, he has to play, a couple more cards before getting that log back into rotation. So if I can play Ice Spirits and Skeletons quickly enough to where he doesn't have that log again, then you can effectively play it and, get rid of that counter to your deck, which is what I did a couple of times inside of these 2 battles. Now let's start off again, trying to keep the pressure on right here to make sure our opponents have to keep on their back foot. He's going to go ahead and play his log. We'll still end up getting, some decent value right there. I don't want to play my Knights too early, so I'm going to get my Princess ready. He's got a Hog Rider, so let's see what we want to do with this. This Hog Rider is going to be a fair bit annoying, actually. I can't Tornado it to the King Tower just because of the fact that what is it? Ooh, Ice Spirit's going to not be, yeah, that was sort of a wasted Ice Spirit right there, but yeah, let's go ahead and get ready. I'm going to go for the other side of the map now. Obviously, if I Goblin Barrel the left-hand side, the log can hit my Princess as well. He's going to go ahead and play his Electro Wizard, which opts to make me want to use my bats right here. My Princess is going to get locked right back onto that tower, guys, and we're getting some serious Princess damage and forcing him to zap. So we're making some decent plays. Here he goes back again with his Hog Rider, and this one we can actually drag all the way over to our King Tower. Nicely done! Alright, we've effectively activated our King Tower, very important when we're going against a deck like this. Let's go ahead and use our Ice Spirits right now, plus our Goblin Barrel. I guess his log, still being in rotation, is going to be a little tough. Alright, so it looks like he's being, pretty predictive with his logs, so we should be able to take him out. If we play like a finesse Goblin Barrel in the back. Skeleton's going to do a great job right there to make sure we take care of that. And yeah, pretty decent start to the game. And again, I'm a little scared on when I should use my Princesses. That's just one thing I'm going to have to get used to. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and use it at the bridge right now. Let's try a Princess at the bridge and see what he does. He doesn't have E-Wiz in rotation, I don't think. He has the Mega Knight, though, which is definitely a fascinating play. I'm going to go ahead and play my Knight plus my Zap, get rid of all his bats. That's going to be a really great counter for us. I guess the Ice Spirit will help out to make sure this Mega Knight doesn't get any damage whatsoever on our towers. Nicely done. And yeah, looking good. We've got a small HP lead on the right-hand side. We've done some damage on the left-hand side. And as we get to double Elixir and we can really cycle out of control, I'm feeling pretty good about this deck. All right, here goes an Ice Golem. So we're going to play our Princess now. Going to get our Skeletons ready to deal with this Ice Golem. He's going to go ahead and play his Hog Rider. So obviously we want to bring this right back up into the center. Not the best play, but we're still going to activate both of the towers right there. Let's go and use our knight up here, and then we're going to use a tricky goblin barrel to see if we can sort of beat him up right there. All right, looks like it's not going to work the part. He's going to be pretty cheeky. Zaps. Oh, Zap's going to be able to save our princess. That is a big move. Skeleton's going to go in on this Mega Knight. Ice Spirit's going to go down just in the nick of time. Here goes a Hog Rider, so we can just go ahead and zap that. Ooh, I need to play my knight right here. Tornado to bring Hog Rider towards the center. Hog Rider needs to die. Very nicely done. And check this out, guys. We have so many princesses on the map. He's probably going to log down this because we have 2 princesses right here. There goes the log. It's going to hit both of our princesses, but check that out. We've got Goblin Barrel onto the tower, guys, getting some really good damage. I don't mind sacrificing the princess right there. Let's go ahead and use our skeleton. Once again, our Ice Spirit plus our Tornado going to be able to kill this Hog Rider very effectively. And wow, this is one of my favorite matches I've played in a while. It's just so troll. There goes his log. He has log plus zap. Wow, that makes this game a whole lot more interesting. Let's play our princess and then play our Ice Spirit, predicting his bats. Beautifully done. Plus our zap. Oh, beautifully done right there to make sure we get some awesome damage. He's just going to go ahead and let that princess do its thing. Let's get our knight ready right here. Another princess. Our skeletons. Guys, this deck is absurd. Are you just frustrated watching this or what? This is so ridiculous to play against. That's going to be GG well played. That was absurd. Cycle Mania. It is so much fun to play this deck, guys. If you haven't tried it, really fantastic deck for you guys to learn how to cycle, and it really helps your mechanics because you're playing so many cards and really having to think so effectively, and there's only one legendary card. All you need is the princess to play this deck. If you guys have the princess, I highly recommend that you try this out. Obviously, the princess is needed to play this deck. So if you don't have the princess, don't give it a go until you unlock it. But yeah, really fun deck to play. 2.3 Elixir. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I'm going to keep on cycling it up and hopefully playing this deck inside of future videos. But yeah, great deck to practice with, great deck to try out, and go ahead and give it a go. That's going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.